Lights flicker like broken thoughts. My footsteps echo in sync with the bass. Laughter from a window fades into brass, and the night breeze in a velvet haze. Oh, keys in my pocket, doors I never opened. A crumpled note with her name still folded. The pulse of that night, it never left. Still dancing in the cracks of this concrete breath. I hear her rising under neon skies, a rhythm buried deep and never dies. She moved like static, I move like down, but the alley kept our secret around. Ooh, pulse in the alley, beating like before, proving the silence, memory on the floor. Sunset go from shadows spinning in the rain. I lost her here, but I found my name. Graffiti stories on the brick facade, a lipstick trace on a midnight card. I chased the echo, she chased the beat. We met where broken hearts and rhythms meet. Now the city sleeps, but this alley sings of final dreams and forgotten rings. I close my eyes, the groove takes hold, and I'm 19 again, bold and cold. Pulse in the alley, louder than regret. Dancing with ghosts, I can't forget. Slapping bass and a saxophone cry. She left me here, but I learned to fly. So if you find this alley, walk slow, let the rhythm tell you what it knows. It's not just bricks, not just decay. It's whether the funk never fades
They say you can't hold static. It slips through your fingers, like she did that night. Yeah. She walks like a signal lost in the air, flickering lights in a midnight stare. Neon maze. His silhouette was half a song, a brass mirage that pulled her strong.
I heard her voice in a saxophone bed, a shimmer that refused to end. She moved like rhythm wrapped in flame, but vanished when I spoke her name.
We chased each other through the groove,
But the city never let us prove
that echoes can become embraced,
or brass can't hold a lover's faith.
brass mirage dancing in disguise, truth and rhythm tangled in our eyes. We touched the sound but not the skin,
And lost
each other in the spin. She left her earrings on the floor, a memory I couldn't ignore. The horns kept calling out her name, but silence always won the game.
he left his jacket on the chair.
On the check,
Scent of funk still in the air.
I tried to sing him back to me, but brass can't hold what you can see.
We were notes inside a fleeting score.
Played once, then gone forevermore.
The groove remembered what we missed, but never gave us one more kiss.
Brass mirage dancing in disguise, truth and rhythm tangled in our eyes. We touched the sound but not the skin.
She was the echo, I was the
If you hear us in the horns tonight, it's just the mirage playing tricks with light. If you hear us in the horns tonight.
No signs, no map, just rhythm in the air. A groove I followed unaware. It pulled me in before I knew, and gave me something I couldn't undo. I felt it first in the silent groove. No words, no label, just the move. She looked at me like I was sound, and danced before I could write it down. It wasn't love, it wasn't shame, just funk without a name. A rhythm born from midnight rain, still echo in my veins. Funk without a name, spinning through the dark. Every beat a question mark. She kissed the groove, then disappeared, and left me dancing with my feet. No chorus could define her sway. No lyric match the way she played. She was the bassline in my chest, a nameless funk that wouldn't rest. I tried to write her into rhyme, but she slipped out every time. She's the silence in the brass refrain, the groove I lost but still remain. Funk without a name. before the beat began.
Now the rhythm calls us back again.
Yeah, every corner holds a faded line. So we press rewind. Yeah.
Traffic lights blink like old regrets. Billboards flash what I forget. A saxophone cries from a distant bar, and I remember who we were.
Footsteps echo in stereo time. Graffiti whispers in rhythm and rhyme.
She danced where the pavement cracked, and I swore I'd never look back.
But the city plays its groove on loop.
And memory pulls us through the soup.
I hear her laughing, subway tone.
And feel her pulse beneath the stone.
City pulse rewind.
Sliding through our soul.
Really reading through our soul.
Sliding through our soul.
She move like rhythm, I move like rain. Now we're dancing through the past again. Oh, she move like rhythm, I move like rain. Now we're dancing through the past again. Storefront shimmer with yesterday's glow.
I see a shadow in the window roll.
The brass section hits like deja vu, and I swear she's walking too.
He left his echo in the vinyl haze, a groove that played through endless days. I tried to sing it back to me, but the city kept the melody.
We were notes inside a fleeting score, played once, then gone forevermore. The strings lift up what we
Can't say
and rewind us back to yesterday. Because rewinds spin through our soul, there will be a peace restored. She move like rhythm, I move like rain, but the groove keeps calling our name. So if you hear the city breathe, let it sing what you believe.
it's not just noise, it's not just time.
Pulse we left
Clock struck groove and she was gone. No goodbye, just rhythm drum. The bass kept playing unaware. She left her echo in the air. She packed her heart in the vinyl sleeve, left the chorus where he couldn't breathe. Her heels clicked out a final phrase, a syncopated love she couldn't say. The brass was warm, the lights were low, but her pulse said it's time to go. She danced alone through neon rain and vanished with the last refrain. She left a groove of clocks spinning through the haze, while the rhythm begged her to stay. The saxophone tried to plead her name, but the beat just wasn't the same. She left the groove of clocks spinning through the haze, every note a parting phrase. He reached for her in the final drop, but she was gone before the beat could stop. disappeared without a trace. Now the city plays a memory slow. In every rhythm he feels the blow. The strings recall what time erased, but never quite the way she felt. She let the groove out, the groove in her taste. Everything you know, her party phrase. He reached for her in the final drive, but she was gone before the beat could stop. So if you feel the silence drop, know she left that groove a cry. It's not the end, it's just the fade of love that danced but couldn't stay. It's not the end, it's just the fade.
Velvet thoughts in overdrive. I feel the pulse, I come alive. No brakes, no fear, just groove and flame. And nothing here will stay the same. Woo! He walks like silk with a motor soul. A velvet fire he can't control. The bassline grips him by the chest and drives him past what he confessed. Neon signs blur into speed. Woo! But funk is all he'll ever need. He sings her name in every chord, but she's the echo he ignored. Velvet overdrive, no retreat. Every beat knocks off my feet. The brass is loud, the strings ignite, and I'm burning through the night. Velvet overdrive spinning through my veins. Every groove breaks all the chains. She kissed me once, then hit the gas. Now I'm chasing what couldn't last. He left his doubts in the rearview. Funk, a saxophone scream, a rhythm drunk. She danced ahead, he stayed behind, but the groove rewrote his mind. Now the city bends beneath his feet, a velvet rush he can't repeat. The horns explode, the tempo flies, and he forgets how to apologize. Velvet overdrive spinning through my veins. Every groove breaks all the chains. She kissed me once, then hit the gas, but I found myself in the overpass. Overdrive spinning through my veins. Every groove breaks all the chains. She kissed me once, then hit the gas, but I found myself in the overpass. So if you feel the velvet burn, let the rhythm take its turn. It's not control, it's not the ride, it's just your soul in overdrive.
She's gone, but the rhythm stays in every beat and every phrase. I close my eyes and hear her spin. The groove begins again within. She danced like time was on her side. A syncopated velvet glide. Her laughter close, I was the frame. Now I just echo through the flame. The strings rewind, what time erased, her rhythm wrapped in velvet grace. I feel her, the snare soft kiss, a groove too deep to ever. Echoes of a rhythm, spinning through the hands with a groovy pulse. She left the beat but not the sound, and now her rhythm's all around. Within the rhythm, it's spinning through the haze. Every groove recalls her ways. She left the beat but not the sound. So if you hear her in the night, let the rhythm guide your life. It's not goodbye, it's not regret. It's the echo you won't forget. Five blocks deep, the funk begins, where memory ends and rhythm wins. No map, no rules, just speed and flame, and every soul plays in the game.
He steps out where the speakers bleed, a district built on funk and need. The bassline shakes, the sidewalk cracks, and pulls the past up through the trash.
She moves like fire in velvet shoes, a rhythm born from midnight blues. The brass responds to every sway and lights the fifth in bold array.
Fifth District Funk,
No disguise,
where the rhythm never
brass
lies.
explodes, the crowd ignites.
Funk in the Fifth District,
Dancing through the heat,
every soul moves to the beat.
she left her echo in the groove, and now the whole block starts to move. She sees his shadow in the spin, a velvet ghost beneath her skin. The saxophone begins to cry, but the funk won't let us say goodbye.
He finds a voice in trumpet tones, a melody that shakes his bones. The strings recall what time